Oh, tissue paper. Actually, yeah. Horrible noise. Hello lovely people, it's time for another unboxing, and today I'm bringing you another bookcase unboxing. This time it's the last in the Harry Potter series. No surprise there that it's Harry Potter, but we are actually getting the Deathly Hallows, and I've got the box the right way around, so hopefully that's progress. I was a little bit late to these boxes, so I actually only got the Half-Blood Prince box and now the Deathly Hallows to finish off my range, but I had been buying the House Edition books anyway. So how the bookcase box works, they do all sorts of different books. Each month they have a different theme. You would get a book that's attached to that theme, and then just some great elements to make the experience worthwhile. So let's have a look and see what's in our Harry Potter box. I'll give you the first look. So we've got the blue tissue paper, and that's because I'm a Ravenclaw, so it goes without saying. I think we've got our cheat sheet on here. I'm not going to read it, and we'll look at that later. Some cool stuff already. And Deathly Hallows is usually a bit darker, which also works quite well because I have a dark heart. Well, sometimes, depends who you ask. So the first thing, we've got a candle with a really cool design on it, and then at the back it says Deluminator soft wax candle. To Ronald Bilious Weasley I leave my Deluminator in the hope that he will remember me when he uses it. And this is sandalwood, bergamot and a touch of light, and it's from Ella and Ash. Let's just see. It smells lovely, and it's also got, obviously I think it's a bit of glitter in the top, so that's pretty cool. So obviously works great to link the Deluminator to a candle. So first item down. Next up we have got a water bottle, very clever, with a Skelligro design on it, so you can have your Skelligro water bottle on the go. And I actually have the actual Skelligro water bottle that I only use for display purposes. So this is really cool, funky and modern. It's got a little strap on it so you can take it with you. Very, very nifty item, and it's not, if you don't want overt Harry Potter, it's not in your face, but it's just a cool design, so I'll get a lot of use out of that. Next up we have a memo pad. I adore these. They're usually for my shopping lists on the fridge. I think you can obviously use it for whatever, but this one will be on my fridge for my magical shopping. And it's got a little hedwig, or hedwig, hedge. We start. It's got a little owl on it with a little notepad, and it's a lovely illustration. I see this was designed by Lizelle Smith. And these are always handy because I actually do use these little ones a lot because they go in the fridge. So as I've said before, I generally have issues with notebooks and planners because I never want to use them, but weirdly enough these little pads are great. I use them for my shopping, and I like having them on my fridge because they look cool. I've currently got one from, I think it was a Mist and Magic box on my fridge, so yeah, this is very handy. And then here, and I can feel the book is in here, we've got, I think, a little book bag. That's awesome because it's got gold print on here. And I'm just going to go with it and look into this one. So this is really cool. It's got little pouches in the front, and then a zip at the top, and this will have my book in, because as I said, that's the whole thing with the bookcase box, is that you get your book. So I'm getting the last for my House Edition collection, which is the Deathly Hallows, and these books have just been beautiful. Really, really great design on it. I've really been enjoying the look and feel of them. So we've got the Ravenclaw for me, obviously, and Llewellyn's been collecting the Slytherin ones. But yeah, and the inside, that's quite cool, has also got blue for the Ravenclaw. So I'm assuming that these would all be your house color on the inside, depending on what you ordered. I'd be quite curious if someone ordered something other than a Ravenclaw one to let me know if you had a different color. But yeah, quite handy little bag. Obviously you can use it for your books or whatever you want, actually. It doesn't just have to be for books. I've got the previous book box, we got a really nice book pouch with the Weasleys on it that I absolutely adore. It's one of my favorite things. So I'd most likely keep on using that for my books, but I think I might just use this as a little bag because it's gorgeous and really nicely done. So by the looks of it, I've got some paper items still in here. So let's just see, a bookmark. It's really nice. It looks like it's got some laser etching on the side and some foiling, and that's a very, very cool representation of that fight between Voldemort and Harry. I like paper replicas that have these kind of details on it, where it's foiling, the cutouts, embossing, because that just makes it always feel a little bit more premium and special, or magical, if you want to call it that. Next we've got a notebook that is also very nicely made. I'm just going to take off this band around it to have a look on the inside, and that's great. That's got the three brothers illustration on the front, which is really lovely. Oh, this light is not helping me today, but that's really cool. And then on the inside, oh wow, so the first page actually has some of the story of the three brothers, and then when you go over, you've got just blank notebook pages. Again, another very handy item if I can make myself use it and I don't just keep this in my collection as I do to look at because it's too pretty to use. Yeah, that's how we roll. Next up we've got a sticker pack. Let's have a look at that, which has got, we've got a lot of Weasley stuff here actually, which is very cool. Just the family, some cool typography stuff. Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
And bloody hell.
Obviously a Ron reference. We've got good old Molly Weasley with "Not my daughter, you bitch." Wicked, again, very Ron. Just a whole lot of cool stuff. Again, stickers, I have the same problem as I have with notebooks, that I never feel like I want to stick them on anything because I'm going to waste them. So then I just keep them and they just sit there. Yeah, I need to work on these problems. Methinks. And lastly, we've just got some artwork that's in this little brown envelope. And it's a very stylized, quite modern take on, I'm assuming, Harry when he's seeing all his loved ones that have passed standing there. So very cool. It's always nice to get the artwork. If I'm honest, I don't always know what to do with the artwork because I don't have that much space on my walls. So a lot of it I just keep, but I do have a few special pieces that I've put up over the years. And with it being a book box, you kind of do expect to get quite a few paper items, which I'm never mad about. But yeah, lovely. Let's have a look at the cheat sheet. Yeah, Harry Potter book bag. But again, I would even use this as a little lunch bag if I go to the office, because I've been really enjoying working remotely. So on the days I do have to go to the office, this will be very handy, and I would most likely use this as a little lunch bag. But again, makeup bag, lunch bag, book bag, whatever you want to do with it. Don't know, favorites, it would be a tie between the book bag and the Skellige bottle, but that's quite obvious because they are the biggest items. Oh, it's a steel bookmark. This is why you read these, to check. This is actually made out of steel, which is, wait, now I'm going to open it. which is quite cool because then it can't bend. Well, it can bend, but not. Only thing that vexes me, and this is me being like really pedantic, is when I've got it this way around, the writing on the back sits on the other side. And for me, I'd kind of wanted to, if I'm holding it that way, be able to read it right where this way. But that might be just me being a designer. Full nonsense. That's all the stuff. Pretty cool. Quick and easy unboxing. But it's been really lovely getting these, even though I was very slow and I only got the last two. But it is nicer than just getting the book on its own, which I would have been buying to get the collection. But again, oh, sorry, I just saw this in detail. This cover, the artwork they've been doing on these has been so stunning, and there's so much little detail in it that you really need to look at it for a while to dissect it all and see all the detail that's in there. And it's been beautiful. And the nice thing, because we've been getting the Slytherin ones as well, they're completely different, so the theme kind of gets adjusted very much to, I would say, like the vibe of the house, and done according to that. So it's really something special. They found an amazing illustrator to do this, Jim Kay. If you're wondering, well, Mr. Jim Kay, if you ever see this video, which I doubt you will, your illustrations are amazing, and really that's been one of the biggest motivations behind buying these editions. I'm sure a lot of you have often heard there's children playing in the background of these videos, and that's because we live in a complex, and on top of that, we're one of the units quite towards the back where all the common areas are, where the kids play. So fun times. But anyway, guys, that's it for this bookcase box. It's been a good one, as it always is. There's been an explosion of Harry Potter merch and boxes lately in South Africa. I can't even keep up with all of them, even though I'd love to. It's worrisome because it's what often happens with that. It kind of gets oversaturated, and the next thing you know, none of them are making enough money to survive, and they all kind of stop. But for now, they're getting good. So if you're into Harry Potter, definitely it's the time to buy boxes. See, kids. Every time. Anyway, they're living their best life. I'll leave them to it. From me, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this bookcase box. Is the bookcase box? Yes, the bookcase unboxing. From me, I hope you've enjoyed this bookcase unboxing. I've got some reading to do because it's time to finish up this one. Have a marvelous day. Stay safe wherever you are. May the force be with you and the odds ever in your favor. Until the next one, bye. I was a little bit late to it, so I think the only one I got from them was I've spoken about my issues. No, I'm just pausing so you can finish.
So I can die quietly.
Yes. Ooh, because I can. With a Nissan. Yeah, so that's still. I just made Lou laugh because that's one of our little jokes in the house. The you can with the Nissan. Not that one of us own a Nissan. Wait, you do own a Nissan now.
I do now.
Yes. Well, we say now. It's been like 3 years. Yeah. Okay. So he's allowed to say it. I'm not, because I don't drive a Nissan. These always feel like they go so fast. It's just like this. It's just like this.